you guys, welcome to this week's lunch meal prep video. So I'm going to do a keto bang bang shrimp recipe. So if you've had the bang bang shrimp from P.F. Chang's or a Chinese restaurant, this is really similar, but it's going to be keto style. So I have my raw shrimp. I bought it frozen, so I've defrosted it, and it still has the tail on. You can either leave the tail on or keep it off. It's your preference for this before you cook it. So I'm going to coat the shrimp in these pork rind Panko crumbs. So it's like a pork rind, it is a pork rind, and it's all ground up into a powder. This is really great for like a bread crumb substitute for keto recipes. There's 0 carbs. I got this on Amazon, so I'll link it in the description if you want to try these. They're really, really good. I've made them with chicken strips and makes it delicious, really crispy. So I'm going to put that with the shrimp and also some almond flour and some grated Parmesan cheese to make the breaded shrimp. And then it's going to have a sauce. That's why it's called the bang bang shrimp dish. So it's going to be, the sauce is going to have a kick to it. It's going to be sriracha and mayonnaise. I have liquid aminos and garlic powder. So this sauce will have tons of flavor, has that good Asian taste to it. So I'm also going to have a side of steamed broccoli to go with this week's lunch. I'll put this whole recipe in the description box. If you want to make this one, I'll have all the ingredients in there. It's really good, very easy. I'm going to bake this in the oven, the shrimp in the oven. And so I have my oven preheating right now to 400 degrees. So check out the description, like I said, if you want to make this. Also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I have a playlist of all of my lunch meal prep ideas. So if you need lots of ideas, go check those out. And give this video a like if you like this one. There's plenty more coming, so stay tuned for each weekend's lunch meal prepping. So I'm going to get this shrimp ready to go for this week.
Okay, so I have almond flour, so I'm first going to add that into my bowl. I'm going to use half of a cup, and I have grated Parmesan cheese, so I am going to pour in a half of a cup of that in with the almond flour. And then I'm also going to put in my pork rinds that are crumbled pork rinds. I got these off Amazon. I will link them in the description box. These are really, really great for keto breadcrumbs, so they're really good. I'm going to use a cup of these, and they're nice and crispy. So I'm going to add that into my bowl with my almond flour and my Parmesan, and I will mix all of that together so that it's all combined. Okay, so I have my shrimp. It's defrosted, but I like to keep the tails on, so it is raw shrimp defrosted. I'm going to dip it into the egg and then into the crumbs of the pork rinds and the almond flour. And I'm going to do that for all of the shrimp. I'm adding them onto my cookie sheet that I have lined with my baking mat that I just love. I know that you guys have been seeing a lot of my baking mat lately because it's just so convenient. So I will link this one in the description if you need one. They're so easy for cleanup. So cleanup is just a breeze when I use this baking mat. And I prefer over parchment paper, so I will link this one in the description if you need one. Check it out, got it on Amazon. So I'm going to coat all of the shrimp with the egg and the pork rind mixture, and then I'm going to put these in the oven. I'm going to put them in for about 6 minutes, and then I'm going to flip them over and put them in for another 6 minutes. I'm gonna have a really simple side of steamed broccoli. So I just have my bag of broccoli. I'm gonna put it in my steamer basket. There's water on the bottom of my pot. And this is gonna steam for about 7 to 8 minutes and then it'll be done. So while everything's cooking, I'm gonna make the bang bang sauce for the shrimp. So I have 1/3 a cup of mayonnaise. I have a tablespoon of coconut aminos. I have a teaspoon of garlic powder. And I have 2 tablespoons of sriracha. So this sauce has a really good kick to it. So that's why we call it the bang bang sauce. So I'm going to mix it all together, and it was really, really good, especially with this shrimp. Gives it a really good spicy flavor, and it is just perfect for this bang bang shrimp recipe. So once it's all mixed all the way through, I'm going to add it into my Ziploc baggie. So I'm gonna pour it all in there, and once it's in, I'll just seal it. And when I'm ready to use it, I'm gonna cut the tip off of the bag so that I can just squeeze the sauce onto the shrimp and it'll come out in a nice little line. So I really like to put these sauces in a bag. It really helps just put them onto the dish really a lot better.
All right, so the shrimp is done, the broccoli is done, so I'm gonna portion everything out into my meal prep containers. So these shrimp turned out really good, coated in the pork rind crumbs. So these are really great. Like I said, I got them on Amazon, and I will link them in the description box if you wanna get some. Okay, so my shrimp and broccoli is portioned into my containers. So now I have the bang bang sauce that I made for the shrimp. So I have it in my Ziploc bag. I'm just gonna cut a little piece off of the corner so that I can squeeze it onto the shrimp and broccoli. All right, so lunch is ready to go for the week. Super healthy, keto, bang bang shrimp. With tons of flavor, really easy. So check the description box if you want to make this one. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel as well if you haven't already. Lots of meal prep ideas on my channel and more to come as well. So I hope that you have a great day, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.